And hello, welcome back. I'm Johnny Freeborn. You are watching Central Valley Real Estate. And here I have Barbara Godfrey and Brenda. And you guys are with Real Property Management?
Correct.
Okay. And why don't you guys just explain why you're here?
You bet. We are a woman-owned company here in Fresno.
All right.
We've been in business about 7 years here. We have an office in Clovis, and we do exclusively property management. So everything having to do with a rental home, we help investors, we help the tenants, we have great process to handle everything that comes across, from screening, moving them in, moving out, security deposits, everything that goes with that.
And you guys are women only?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
We have a lot of other people that work for us and do work,
I
and
see.
vendors that we have do things for us, but in the office, yeah, it's exclusively
Women.
us.
Mhm.
So, yeah.
Okay. What got you guys started in the business in the first place?
I think with liking to meet people and work with individuals all over the place and loving real estate has really been a fun
Okay.
interest for myself, and I think Brenda as well. And it's fun how much you get to network across the community. It's
Mhm.
like over the years we've really gotten to build good relationships with a lot of other realtors and people that we've done business with. You know, just
Okay.
love when people do what they say they're going to do and are honest and have integrity. And it's like, that's the way we operate.
Okay. And you guys, you both want tenants and landlords, and not landlords, maybe landlords who are ready to give up and just pass it on to somebody, right?
Yeah.
It's just been a headache for them.
Very often, the ownership end of it, you're like, the details and things that are involved can be overwhelming, and they can come at inconvenient times when you don't want to have that happen when you're sitting down to dinner on a Friday night, and
Uh-huh.
that's when something's going to need attention. So
Right.
we have the availability and the software to reach out to people to get things done at any time. And so it's really good. I have, people that do yard things and trash out and plumbers and roofers, and you just think of all the things that happen on your house, even
Yeah.
when you live in your house. But with having, we have a lot of people that are investors or sometimes reluctant landlords, like moved or had a job change and then needed to keep their home but weren't going to be living in it themselves, and so we can step in and take care of that for them. And really the key part is to have really good tenant placement,
Yeah.
the selection, who that's going to be, and that they'll take care of your property, because that's, for most people, that's one of their largest assets.
And what's your process for selecting tenants? if you
Yeah.
don't mind?
So with everything we have is online. There's applications available, and they will screen them. They'll do a credit, criminal, sex offender, and eviction history on everyone over 18 that lives in a house of ours.
Wow.
So it's very thorough, and they have income requirements that need to be met so that it's in a healthy range, so we know they can afford the property. And then also there's landlord verifications, which are very helpful to let us know how you've taken care of homes in the past.
Right.
How you've treated things, how your animals have been, that kind of thing. It just
Yeah.
gives us a lot of information, so we know that it'll be a good relationship for everybody.
Okay. It must be tough finding some people occasionally that trickle through and they'll destroy properties. You guys have any kind of insurance that
What we do is we do get involved with attorneys if evictions are necessary. I have done a couple of them over the years. I think I've been involved with 3 of them over a 6-year period, and it's not pleasant, but you learn what needs to happen and the steps are taken. It all starts with the notice. If something hasn't been done, it has to happen, and then it goes to the attorney and they take it from there. And it's fine. I've had to appear in front of a judge a few times and state the case and the facts, and that's business. That's the business end of it, because those things are, even if they're unpleasant, they have to be handled because you have to protect the property. So that's part of sometimes what goes along with the whole bag of it all.
Okay. And do you guys oh, go ahead.
Sorry. One of the nice things that we do is we will do property inspections. So hopefully it doesn't get to the point where the house is destroyed or destructed, because we
Right.
will go in and do inspections and just make sure everything's been taken care of, how the owners are expecting it to be taken care of, and how.
That's a huge point, because the funny thing is you think, well, I need to make sure they haven't moved in a circus or something.
Or animals.
You just don't,
Farm animals
I
in the
couldn't
living room,
even
yeah.
predict, you know, all the different things people might consider that may not be in black and white on a contract. So those kind of things, and making sure that the people that sign the lease are the ones living in the house, that kind of thing.
Right. And you just never know which tenant's going to move in and set up a meth lab, you know. And
Things that
you
haven't
guys
gone
filter
down.
those people out.
When
Good
I
for you.
see black tarp, I know I'm calling DEA.
Yeah.
It's like, nope, we're not dealing with this. There are certain flag things that you are very careful about. But it's also as proactive when there's a leak or some water, some kind at the house.
Mm-hmm.
You know that can cause damage to a property, and you want to act on that quickly.
Right.
Because, you know, we're a firm believer in that fixing a problem when it's small is always much easier. So I'd much rather be quick and on top of it and get it taken care of.
All right, Barbara and Brenda, thank you guys so much. It sounds like you run an awfully efficient autopilot program
so.
for
Yes.
homeowners, basically.
It's a
So if
great
they want to go
streamline.
live abroad, you guys make it possible for them,
We
right?
have several that are
Okay.
We have some international owners, and
out of state.
everything's online for them to communicate through us through a portal. And I even brought a video also, if you'd like to show it.
Wonderful. Let's show that.
Why choose real property management? There are a lot of folks out there wanting to manage a rental property. Not all are created equal. For hundreds of years, property management has been a cottage industry where your only options were a mom and pop shop, or worse, a one-man show. And at first they all seem to be offering the same thing. So you may be tempted to decide on price alone. But when you take a closer look, the facts just don't add up. Without the necessary staff, technology, and resources, how can they really get the job done and get you the best return? Are mistakes and poor management costing you more? Are you really saving by getting so much less? By saving a few bucks a month on a discount company? You get so much more with real property management. Shorter vacancies, better qualified tenants, lower eviction rates, quality, cost-effective maintenance, fewer costly mistakes, and all this backed by a team of local experts and more efficient, technology-driven processes developed with over 25 years of experience. So your management fee actually saves you money. Put simply, we run your rental property like a business, because that's what it is. So join tens of thousands of property owners across the country who choose real property management over the competition, and are glad they did. Call today for your free quote.
All right, and we're back. That was a great video.
Thank you.
Do you have anything else you'd like to add?
You bet. Another great thing that we offer with realtors that we are able to do business with, we will manage a house for them, and then years down the road, if they decide they want to sell the property, we'll refer that back to the realtor. So we're exclusively property management. That's what we do, is the rental property side of things.
Okay, Platinum Property Management. Make sure you check these guys out. They sound like they have a legitimate operation going on here. The phone number's down below and the contact info. Thanks so much for coming on the show, guys.
Thanks for
Pleasure.
having us.
Thank you very much.
Good to meet you.
Thank you.